Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Before we kick things off, I want to welcome you to the Winners Only YouTube channel. Today and every day, we go over our Pick 4 Lotto numbers and strategy for winning. Also, anybody who's new to the channel, click the link above where you can see an icon. That is an introduction video to how our system works, our six-digit boxing system. So click the link above, check out that video. Come back if you're new to this channel. We recognize that you might be watching an old video right now. Check the date in the title. If the date in the title is not the current day, watch the video to the end, go back to our playlist, find today's date for today's video, and play that video. Make that money. Kick it. Welcome back to another video for the Winners Only YouTube channel. Please smash the like button and subscribe to this video. Also visit WENNERSONLY.com. That's WENNERS only.com. It's Wenners, not winners. Same meaning, different spelling. On our website, we have a bit of a special happening right now. If you sign up for our newsletter, you can get our service for free for the first new 100 signups we get or subs. The service will be free. You get that email every day telling what numbers to play. So go to WENNERSONLY.com and sign up for our newsletter. Now make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell your friends and family to join, and don't forget to use the skip timestamps in the description below. Don't waste your time. You can get to the New York Lotto, Florida, and OLG right quick. Check the table of contents in the description. Lastly, we don't use mirror methods. We don't use tic-tac-toe boxes, colors, or whatever is out there. We are a straight math play, as Lotto algorithms or algos are designed by software developers. They don't sit there and write software to pictures or patterns or colors or mirroring methods or -1 or that. We predict like delivering the weather. Stick with us. We have some fun and some success. Make that money. Today is March 31st and the current time is 7:22 a.m., the last day of March. We've got a pretty exciting video today with some wins and some news. Let's start with some news. So there was a comment a few weeks back asking us to add Texas. We've been talking about this for about a week now. We just so you know, we're in the process of adding Texas. We're actually farther along now. They have 4 draws a day, so we're updating our sheets to accommodate for those type of draws. There's a lot of analytics that we've done, and we're almost ready in the next week or so. We're going to start publishing some of those numbers. I think we're going to show some of our tracking and what we're seeing tomorrow. Today they don't play on Sundays, so tomorrow we might start showing you what we're seeing for Texas. So stay tuned for that. Check it out in our next video as Texas comes on board. Louisiana and Georgia, we're looking to add those shortly as well. So stay tuned for those 2 announcements. Give us about a couple of weeks on those as we add Texas, and then we'll try to onboard Louisiana and Georgia. All right, Florida, hot Florida, back in the winner's circle again. We had a nice hit as we close out the month of March on that $1,000 to $2,000 win for that set play. We're going to talk about that today. We're really feeling set. We weren't really feeling sets for Florida yesterday. We thought, hey, and sets have played for 14 draws in a row, so we felt that dubs would play, but that's why we always play in an office or syndicated team play to get our dollars up and add more numbers to the playing box. And we did that for Florida. If you played Florida, how we play Florida, we play dubs in 2 sets to get that win. So check it out. We're gonna walk through that win today. OLG, we took L's on OLG yesterday. We had those 5 dubs on lock. That 1-0 combo, it hurt us on the midday, and then that 7 creeped up on us from behind and got us on the midday. So we had that number. We had the numbers on lock yesterday. We blanketed the OLG numbers, and we were so close on OLG. So today we're gonna hold the box on both dubs and set play for OLG, as we're right in the range of a win, so we're not going to move. And also, just a reminder, in our video for today's video for OLG, remember I've been talking about, we had that extra number, bonus number that came in on the 27th. We're going to show that today, how we won that $5,000 straight hit, and then the $400 box play for OLG on the 27th. We didn't publish that number. We didn't put that in our those numbers that missed the cutoff, so it didn't make it. But we're going to show you how we play our numbers and show you how we got that win in this video, so you can actually check it out. You'll see the actual number that was played and then the ticket. You'll see us signing the form, or see one of our peeps signing that form to collect that money. So check it out in this video and see how we won that straight play for $5,000. New York, we blanketed those numbers on both draws. I couldn't believe we actually didn't pull out a win on both draws yesterday. We had that Chucky 8 come back and hurt us. You know, Chucky from the little kid movie, or that doll that just creeps up on you. That 8 creeped up on us again and got us in the back. It came back and played and hurt us on the evening play. And then if you look at the evening play, the 2 or the 9 caused us to miss. Either one of those numbers, we had that number on lock for New York, and I don't understand how we missed that, but we had those numbers down for New York. So we're going to continue to play our sets and dubs for New York, and we're going to look at some of those numbers. So let's get New York. Let's get OLG back in the winner's circle. Let's go back to back on Florida. If you look at the month of March, it continued to be good for us, or continues to be good today. Today is the last day of March, so let's hopefully we close it out again with another win, get some back-to-backs on OLG, or get some wins on OLG and New York, get that back-to-back on Florida for the last day of March. If you look at our We Won playlist, you'll see that for March, we have over 15,000. I think we're over $25,000 in wins for the month of March. Like, we cleaned up in March. Check the playlist for March, and you'll see there are only 9 videos posted where we haven't won a play. So check out those days. So if you look at the number of days in March, how many days in March? There's 31 days in March. We only got 9 videos that we didn't win on. So it's 21 days so far in March where we have actually won. So check that out. Check out our playlist. All the information is there. We capture all the videos, we document everything. It's right there. Check those videos out. You can't miss it. All right, let's kick into OLG. OLG. We got that evening play that hit 5105. That 1-0 combo, we did not have that. We missed that number, but we had the 5s in our box. And then on the midday, 1705, we did not have that number. We had all those numbers, all those digits, except for that 7. That 7 came back to hurt us. Ouch. So one thing to look out, we're going to hit a couple of things. We're going to talk about the 27th play, and also look out for this genie. See the genie that just popped up? Once that genie comes online, that's going to be the bonus genie. So we're going to kick in our bonus numbers so that every so often when this genie comes up, this creepy genie, we're going to start to show what our bonus numbers are for some of our draws. So once that genie shows up, you know that we're playing bonus numbers, and to look to add this to your set. All right, so let's move right along. Let's look at the bonus numbers from the 27th of March that didn't make the cutoff. So if you look on the evening play, 7709 played. We greened that up. We had that win. If you don't believe me, let's take a look at that ticket. All right, so on the left, you'll see 7709 on the straight play. That's a straight play ticket. And then we played a box play on the same number. So you'll see the straight play that we played, and then you'll also see on the other ticket, both tickets, we played a box play. So we boxed these numbers in, and we got it on the straight play, the 7709. This is a winning ticket. Check the congratulations. $5,000. You can take that picture of your ticket to see if you actually won. And we hit that big money, $5,000. We're not lying on this. This is how we won. If you don't believe me, let's see us signing the. Okay, clearly these are not my nails, but this is one of our players that plays along with us, and you can see that she's filling out the form for that win on the $5,000. That's the ticket up top left that's folded. That's one of our players. So check out Christine the Genie. We're going to bring in those numbers. We're going to lock in some of those bonus numbers, and we're going to let you guys in on how we do our bonus play. So we do play bonus numbers, and like I said, we play hard, right? So we play every day. We roll hard. We play those numbers, and we get those box play wins with our syndicated team. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to play for OLG as we transition along out of the 27th. So let's get to the 31st and talk about what we're going to play. So we're going to hold the line on our dubs play for OLG. So we got Barbara, Dora, Theresa, Jolly, and Mike. We got the 1 to 6 set that we're going to play for dubs. So 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and that extra set play 6s. Get that extra 6s the extra set sixes into your play. These are 20 row sets, so it's $20 if you're playing a $1 spot across those 20 rows for that $400 win across your syndicated team play. Play dubs in a syndicated team play. It's the best way to play for those dubs and lock those dubs in. So we're going to hold on to our 1 to 6 dub set. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's play these dubs for OLG. All right, we're going to hold again today because we're in the range for our 2 sets. We got the 1 to 6 set. So it's a 15 row set. The set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 15 row set. Put a dollar spot across those 15 rows if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing how we play in a syndicated team play, we play with 5 players minimum. Across those 5 players, we have 3 rows per player, $5 minimums across those 3 rows for a $15 ticket to chase that $1,000 win for one of our players. So do the same. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up. Hit that $30 ticket to get that $2,000 win for your players. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's play the 1 to 6 set for OLG. Last set for OLG. 5 to 0 set, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 15 row set, put a dollar spot across those 15 rows if you're playing by yourself for that $15 ticket. If you're playing in a syndicated team play, like how we play with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, our 5-member team with those 3 rows per player, a $5 minimum per row. Hit that $15 ticket, chase that $1,000 win. Double it up like how we do for that $30 ticket if you can't afford it, and chase that $2,000 win today. We're going big in. We go big. We go all day. We play all day. All right. As we transition, let's transition to New York. New York, what up, New York? We got to get New York back in the winner's circle. We blanketed those numbers yesterday on the midday and the evening play. We had those numbers on lock. If you look at what we played yesterday and what we're going to play today, that 0 to 5 set, we had that number. I don't understand. On the midday, 45.83, played that 8. The 8, it got us again. Chucky 8. And then if you look on the evening play, 45.29, again, the 2 or the 9 got us. If you look at our 4 to 9 set, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we had the 4, 5, and the 9. We didn't have the 2. And if you look at the 0 to 5 set, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we had those numbers. We had them unlocked. That 9 hurt us. So we blanketed the numbers yesterday for New York. We're going to hold the line on New York. We got a bit of a change on our dubs. So let's take a look at our dub strategy for New York. We got the 0s, 2s, 3s, 6s, 7s, and 9s. So we got low dubs, we got some high dubs and some mid dubs. Check this number out. Pay attention to the numbers because they're a little bit different on our dub sets that haven't played in a while for New York. So for Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, this is what we're playing. We got that extra set. Get that extra 9s into your play by asking your teams to bring some extra dollars to bring that set into play. These are 20 rows sets for $1 per row for a $20 ticket. Get that extra set into play for today. Get that $400 win for New York, and let's get that big money. All right, so hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get these dubs in for New York. We're going to hold the line on New York. We're going to continue to play this way for New York. We got the 0 to 5 set. It's one of our 2 sets that we're going to talk about right now. So we got the 0 to 5 set, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 15 row set. If you're playing by yourself, put a dollar spot across those 15 rows for a $15 ticket and chase that $200 win. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to that $30 ticket, chase that $400 win on by yourself. And we play in a syndicated team play, like I always say, across 5 players, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, 3 rows per player, $5 minimums per player against those rows to get that $15 ticket and chase that $1,000 win. If you're feeling these numbers, like how we feel the numbers, we double it up. And if you can't afford it, double it up, get it to a $30 ticket, chase that $2,000 win for one of your players. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button, and get the 0 to 5 set into play for New York. And for New York, we have our last number and last set for New York. We got the 4 to 9 set. We're going to hold on to this set from yesterday. We're not going to move the box. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We were so close on this yesterday. On both sets, actually, both really close if you check out the numbers. So we're going to hold it. We're in the range. It's a 15 row set for this 4 to 9 set. Put a dollar spot across the 15 rows if you're playing by yourself for that $15 ticket. If you're playing in a syndicated team play and you're feeling these numbers, we play with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. It's a $5 minimum across those 3 rows for $15 tickets across each of the players. If you're feeling the numbers, like I said, and you want to double it up to a $30 ticket and chase that $2,000 win, that's what we do. We double it up, go for that big money for New York. And let's get New York into the winner's circle. We got OLG in New York that need to get back in the winner's circle as we close out March, as we got a Florida win. So let's talk about Florida. Hot Florida. Check out that greened up number down the bottom there, 23.46. So if you played that on a straight play, That's a $5,000 win for Florida. We didn't do that. You don't typically do that. This is we play a dollar spot across those 15 rows, or put a dollar spot. If you're playing by yourself, put that dollar spot around across those 15 rows and you get a $200 win. It's typically what we would do in this situation. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we played for Florida. So on the midday, 27.39 played. Didn't have that number. We didn't come close on the 7s or the 9s. We didn't have that in our box. But if you look and you see at the bottom and you see that 23.46 played, we had the 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9 set. We greened that up, and let's take a look at what that win looks like. All right, that winner, 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. That's the box we had played on the set play. Sets have been playing quite a bit for Florida, 14 draws. So what we typically do in this situation is we would just play dubs hard. We go in soft on this, so we would probably put a $5 spot across our syndicated team and keep it at the $15 ticket for that $1,000 win. Still $1,000, $200 if you're playing by yourself. Look at that 15 row set. So if you played by yourself and you played those 15 rows with $1 per row, 23.46 right there, greened up. That's a $200 win. Across our syndicated team play, Jolly would have won with that syndicated team play. So you see the 23.46. If you play that in a straight, that's where you get the $5,000 win. So if you're really feeling numbers, or you're feeling that they're going to come in a straight, you hit that, tick that box called straight, play another set of numbers, get that $5,000 win. Money is money. But yeah, we would have just put that $5 spot across those 3 rows and hit that $1,000 win for Florida. And that's what it looks like. Play in a syndicated team play. It's the only way to play. You can do 2 things. You can play and have your players just win that $1,000 and keep that money, or peanut butter that money across your team to make sure everybody gets their taste. So all kinds of ways to play for pick 4. All right, so let's look at our dub strategy for Florida. All right, we got the 0s, 1s, 2s, 5s, 7s, and 9 set. So we're holding on our split set for Florida. Check these numbers out. We got some low dubs, we got some mid dubs, and we got some high dubs. So it's a split set. Be careful with it so you don't get caught. 0s, 1s, 2s, 5s, 6s, 5s, 7s, and 9s. Those extra set on those 9s. Make sure you get your team to buck up and bring that extra money so that you can peanut butter those extra 9s across your team so we can get them into play. Don't forget those 9s. Don't slip on those 9s. Sometimes that extra set comes into play. We play with a 5-member team for all our dubs with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. Don't slip on the team members. Blanket those numbers with your syndicated team play for those dubs. Dubs should play. I believe it should play today for Florida. It's been too long to see those dubs. It has been sets for, like I said, 14 draws, which is rare for any lotto, but really rare for Florida. Dubs play hard for Florida, so we expect those dubs to come back. So we're going to go hard on the dubs. We're going to go soft on the sets. We got 2 sets on deck. We got the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 set. We got the 0 to 5 set for Florida. We're bringing that into play. It's a 15 row set. If you're playing a $1 spot across those 15 rows, if you're playing about by yourself, that's a $15 ticket. Double it up to a $30 ticket if you're feeling the sets again today, and chase that $400 win. If you're playing in a team play or a syndicated team play, like how we play with 5 players. Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, with 3 rows per player across those 5-member team for those $15 tickets to chase that $1,000 win for one of our players. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up for your players and get it to a $30 ticket for each of those players to chase that $2,000 win. That's what we do. We buck up and we get that extra dough into play for our lottos. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get this set into play for Florida. And our last set, the 0, 1, 4, 5, 7, 9 set. Check that set out. It's a little bit hard to hear. It's a 15 row set, a $1 spot across those 15 rows for that $15 ticket if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing a syndicated team play, we play with 5 players, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, and we put 3 rows per player for that $5 minimum per row for a $15 ticket across our players, and chase that $1,000 win as a minimum. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket with your players and get that $2,000 win. We chase the big money. All right, so that's our last set for the day. Like I said, Texas is on its way, so make sure you guys check out the Texas draw and see if once we get that in. I think we might start posting that tomorrow. And last but not least, we got the bonus genie. Once you see that bonus genie, like see it right there again, it's back. If you see that genie, we're going to play some bonus numbers for that lotto. So check that out. Once the genie comes up, we let those numbers out of that bottle, and we're going to start, it's the creepy genie, and we're going to start playing those numbers. All right. So now we're going to talk about like what I normally talk about, which is how we pick our numbers and how we play in a syndicated team play or office play. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, how on earth do these guys pick their numbers? So like a lot of people, we have this extensive spreadsheet where we actually track our sets and the numbers and the combination of numbers. So this is a pure math game that we play. We look at, hey, when the numbers play at night and when they play during the day. And then we try to figure out the sets that play most frequently. So as you can see here, we look at the numbers that play most frequently, and then we go and we map them against the years that they play. And then you can even take this and map it against the months that they play. So what we do is we take these numbers and then we look and we start to map the play against each day. So when certain sets play in the AM or the midday draw, and then at the evening draw, we map out what numbers play, and we do that over a 3 to 4 year period. So you'll look here and you'll see in 2014 how we mapped out all the numbers that play across each month, and then each day for certain sets, we also map out by day which days they actually play every day of the week. So Monday to Sunday, and so yeah, we plot it, we watch it, we try to figure out, hey, when we think they're going to play again, and for every day and every month we keep an eye on it. And then what we do is then when we figure out, hey, this is the box that we're trying to play, we announce it to our players, and then we all get our sets of numbers, and then we go to the store and we play. And that's as easy as it works. It's a little more complicated than it sounds, but that's how we actually play. Now, we don't have a proprietary system just yet. We're going to figure that out in the future, but for our play for YouTube and for our website, this is how we post our numbers and how we send them out to our team. So how we play is we bet with teams, and in our team we have 5 different people that play with us. So Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, and we give them a set of 3 numbers that they'll play for the next few days since we changed our box this week, and they'll bet anywhere from $5 to $15, depending on what they're comfortable with. So we do all bet together. Some of the people do change the box and give us reasons why, and these are the folks that we play with. So we play in a syndicate. It does make playing more fun. So if you have 5 people or even 3 people, or maybe it's just yourself, get some folks to play with you and bet along and watch the numbers together. It definitely makes it a great time. That concludes our video for today. So please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll be producing 2 to 3 videos a week, which will be short videos telling you what numbers we're playing and when. We will only be doing this on YouTube, also on our website. Visit our website and subscribe to our service. Please, please, please support this channel by signing up on our website for a small monthly fee at WENNERSONLY.com. Lastly, you can follow us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Check out the links below for other published videos and stay on top of our winners and our winning numbers. And that's it for today. See you.